Yo, 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 what's going on? Spoofy here with TheCardGuyz. I'm here with Michael Chrysler, the head judge, like I said.
Not at this event.
Not at this event, though, no. And he's been hyping this thing for the past few regionals, and he's been warning me about playing this deck, and what are you playing?
I am playing TOONS.
TOONS?
TOONS.
TOONS. And how did you, just out of curiosity, how did you end up doing that?
I've been actually working on and tweaking this deck for years. I mean, TOONS is one of my favorite archetypes, so I'm always building on it, always tweaking it, trying new cards as they come out, and just this is a pretty neat deck that threw together with a little bit of help. But
well, I'm glad that you had the balls to do it. Like it's kind of cool. You don't see many Toon decks anywhere.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
And you won a match today.
I won one match. Yes.
That's insane. So I mean, like 2-0. 2-0.
I 2-0'd.
Like you also were telling me you have really good Necros and Clipboard matchups for the most part too.
Yeah, I said unfortunately I couldn't draw the cards I needed to beat those decks today, but with a couple more cards tweaking, I can probably make it work.
Well, let's see the deck. I'm interested. I know a lot of other people are going to be interested as well.
Okay.
What you got going on over here?
Okay, first of all, we got monsters, just your basic Toons. I got a Toon Mass Sorcerers.
What does he do?
If you have a Toon World on the field, he can attack directly. If he does damage, you get to draw a card. It's just like regular Mass Sorcerer does, just a Toon version that can attack directly.
Well, dang. Okay.
He's also a Dark for other purposes. I'll go into later. Let's see, Toon Mermaid. If I have Toon World out, she's basically a free summons, free spam.
Okay.
So I can sack her off for other monsters or make Xyz.
Okay.
Like I said, I run a bunch of rank 4s. This is one of my stars, one of the stars of the deck. Toon Gemini Elf. Same thing as a Mass Sorcerer. She can attack directly if I have Toon World on the field, and
she's got 1900 attack.
1900 attack, and
that's kind of cool.
1900 direct is no joke, but also if she does damage, you get to pull a card from their hand.
That's really good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it put in a lot of work for me today. It's also one half of the lock that I'll go into later. And I got 3 Toon Dark Magician Girls. This is a neat Toon because it's the only Toon that can attack the same turn it's summoned. All the other Toons have to wait a turn before they can attack.
Okay.
But Toon World's on the field, I can just sack off any monster, play a Toon Dark Magician Girl, and just attack right away over whatever they have. Okay. Also, I get 2 Summoner Monks. Those, throw spells. 9 times out of 10, I'll get Mass Sorcerer with them, or Toon Gemini Elf with them.
Okay.
So it's just pretty standard for just Xyz moves. And this guy, he also put a little bit of work today too.
Oh, they're mostly darks, aren't they?
Yeah, they got darks. So Summoner Monk, Mass Sorcerer, Dark Magician Girl, any of those are in the grave. I get 3 of those that pop him out, and it's a surprise. No one really expects him in Toons.
I wouldn't expect this actually. How many times you resolve it today? A couple times?
Quite a few times. Yeah. He put in a bit of work today too. Alright, and this is my absolute favorite card. I play him for no other reason than he's my favorite card in the entire game.
And it's first ed. Those
yeah,
don't
it's a first ed Magic Ruler, so
why not?
It's also a fairly rare and expensive card. Also, if I I happen to get him off once, so 3,000 direct damage is no joke either.
Against Clipboards.
Against anything.
Against anything.
Yes. Take 3,000 in one hit. I mean, that's no joke.
That's all right. that gets there.
All right, that I believe is all the monsters yet. Yeah, those are all the monsters. So going on spells, typical 3 upstart goblins help thin the deck out a little bit. The 37 card deck.
Yeah.
MSTs didn't. Should have more there. Yeah, 3 MSTs. Didn't do as much as I'd hoped today, so I'm probably I'm either gonna side those or swap them out for something else entirely.
Okay.
I really wish I put terraforming in this deck, because I think this deck would be a lot more consistent with terraforming, which, for reasons I'll go into here in a minute. Let's see here. Yep. And then, you know, more searching power.
Of course.
Toon table of contents. Pull out any toon. Deck thinning. Pull up any toon that I need at the time. It's, you know, standard fun plays. And this is the other half of the lock. Secret Village of the Spellcasters. If I about half the toons in here are spellcasters. I got Mass Sorcerer, Dark Magician Girl, Toon Gemini Elf. So if I get any of those out and this out on the field, their spells are pretty much locked out. So
you pretty much that's like the whole reason you beat out like Clipboard Necros, because they can't use any of their spells to do anything.
Yeah, if I get this and Toon Gemini Elf out, there's literally 0 outs to Clipboards.
That's hilarious. And
Necros, I believe, have two outs. One is a 1-of, which is Dance Princess, and the other one I believe is Bionic. So, but yeah, half the reason I lost to Necros today is because they top decked the outs. Which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. But yeah, that's basically my favorite plays, to get Toon Gemini Elf in Secret Village, which is why I wish that I'd, you know, gone with my gut and put terraforming in.
Yeah.
Creature Swap is a fun card.
You can put a little weenie monster on the field.
Yes, I can put a little weenie monster on the field, or yes, give him my Toon Mass Sorcerer, so just run it over.
That's actually really good.
Yes, and I can pull out a lot of plays. Like I pulled it out on Necros and went to town, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to win me a match. But it's a good play. And then of course, you know, you play Toons, you gotta play Toon World. This lets me spam out the mermaids and the Dark Magician Girls, and the Blue Eyes. I only run 2 because it's kind of a liability if I run 3s, because if they blow up, then my toons die.
Yeah.
And then we have Snatch Steal, you know, standard staple.
Broken card is broken.
Yeah, busted card's busted. Had to do it.
Ban it.
Raigeki, you know, standard play.
Ban it.
Yeah. I was worried about playing Burning Abyss, but I never actually got any of those today. But so this was a pretty good card to play. Forbidden Chalice is a neat card that I like to play. I mean, I wish I'd played more of them. It has a twofold purpose, and you know, I can boost my own monsters and negate their effects. So if a person MSTs my Toon World, I can just chain Chalice and they don't die.
Yeah.
So it's a neat little twofold card. All right, and going on to traps, you know, this is just a basic trap setup. 3 Vanity's Emptiness.
Why not?
Yes, yeah, you know, why not? Yeah. And last 2, which also put in a good bit of work today, is Magic Cylinder.
Why Magic Cylinder?
Magic Cylinder, I mean, you know, a lot of the decks have, you know, just big plays. Big monsters attack, like Clipboards and the Necros, they attack a lot. So, you know, just reflect some of that damage back at them and hopefully counterattack with a Toon for enough damage per game. You know, it put in a lot of work for me. It pushed a lot of game 3s for me. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's my main deck.
The 40 cards?
Yep, that's a 40 card. Well, 37 if you count the upstones. Yeah, 37.
Now, what about your extra deck?
My extra deck, you know, most of my monsters are level 4, so I just run a whole bunch of rank 4s.
So like a little toolbox of rank 4s.
Yeah. So first I got Exciton Knight. You know, he put in a good bit of work for me today too. So he's a pretty handy card to use. Kachi Kochi Dragon I got off once, and even then it was just to bait out a Divine Wrath that I knew he had. So it was kind of handy, but I think I might, you know, swap that for something else later because it didn't really come in that handy. This is a fun card to play. Silent Honor Arc is just it's so handy.
Just take anything.
Yeah, take anything. Take the Necros, take the Cleaves that they pendulum summon if they happen to get it off. Yeah, most of the decks I went up against were special summon decks, so that's a neat little counter to it. Abyss Dweller I didn't actually use because I was expecting to run into Burning Abyss, but I never did. So he didn't really get anywhere. But you know, it's good for the the Burning Abyss matchup. Good
for the just in case.
Yeah, just for the just in case. Another just in case card is Downer Magician. Again, didn't use her at all.
Like Snatch Stealing a Dante or something.
Yeah. It's. This one actually got a little bit of use out because my last matchup was a Ghost Trick deck.
Oh, just put anything in attack.
Yeah, just put it in attack and just run it over. So that came in pretty handy, but that's situational. My stroke is the opposite of Photon Happy Operative. So if I need to put something in defense and run it over,
Yeah.
But didn't use that at all either. Ragna Zero. This was a fun card to use in Cleats.
That's a card.
That's it. Yeah, that's definitely a card. that got me a few pluses today. Karen Gorgon, I didn't use at all. I mean, I just put it in, just to just filler.
Yeah.
Just in case I might need it, but I never really did. This actually came in handy against the Necros.
That's Rebellion Dragon?
Yeah, Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. So he pulled out a Trishula, and I just countered with that and just ran it over, but...
Laugh.
yeah, laugh. Unfortunately, he got me back the next turn, but it was a neat card. Now, these are actual utility cards that I actually use. Like, this is a neat card. Master Key Beetle.
Since they're mostly darks?
Yeah, mostly darks. I just use Summoner Monk and pull out Mass Sorcerer. So I just make him, and I protect my Toon World or my Secret Village.
Or your Vanities or something?
Or my Vanities, or anything I need.
Alright.
So he got a little bit of use today. He got a good bit of use today. Castells, I run two of him. He's he's pretty bad. He's awesome. So yeah. And this one is actually my favorite Xyz to make today. Heartland Raycos. He's kind of like a mini Toon in himself. So
I remember you wanting those last time, last regionals.
Yeah. And he actually makes an incredible wall against towers. Just pop him out there, and there's really nothing he can do. But he's a little mini Toon in himself. He can attack directly. So, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun play.
That's what's up. What about your side deck?
Side deck, actually got a lot of work today in side deck. These I didn't use too much. I just put them in there just in case I might need them. Again, was expecting more of the typical decks today, but I didn't really play against all those. But Veilers were pretty good against the GKs I played, but otherwise not so much. Let's see. Kaiku, Kaiku I didn't really use at all. I don't even really know why, to be honest. I mean, now looking back, there's a couple matches I probably could have used him in, but I just didn't. Mistakes were made. Shared Ride. This was a great card. Against the Necros, the Necros cards. Again, was also expecting to use them against BA, but I never came across any of those. But yeah, it's a handy little card. This actually got me one of my wins today. I got the Gemini Elf and Village Lock, and just played that next turn, and he just goes. It was just amazing. Alright. Then we have 3 skill drains.
Why skill drain?
Skill drains, I was told to put those in, for, the Burning Abyss, or not the Burning Abyss. The Satellars, the Necros, and pretty much everything except Cleats and the Burning Abyss. It also turns off my Toons if I need them. Again, if they MST my Toon World, I can just, flip skill drain and they don't die. Yeah. They just stay where they are. So it's kind of a twofold card. So you got a little bit of work today. Non-fusion area, I didn't use at all. Those were just for the Shadows that I'd never went against.
Yeah. Just for that one deck.
Yeah, that didn't help at all. And Ojama Trio, again, for the Burning Abyss that I never came across. But also helped me a little bit against the Necros, but not that much. But it came in handy a little bit.
Well, I'm impressed. I really am. Reason being, nobody in their right mind has, the audacity to do this, and you enjoy the deck, and I'm glad you enjoy it.
The deck, I mean, You know, I didn't do too well today, but it's just amazing fun to play, win or lose. I mean, that's why I love to play the game. It's
fun.
It's a fun, you know.
And like
sometimes it's good to just kick back, don't care about winning or losing. Just
and this is the perfect example of it.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, if you want to try this deck out, go on DM. Go to your local and play it. Like, let us know that you actually enjoy playing this deck too. I know he would love to get feedback and anything that you guys think that could work in the deck. He would love it.
Yeah. Other cards I considered putting in were Ito, the Supreme Magical Force, and running it with Give and Take and Creature Swap.
Creature Swap.
Because if they have Ito, they can't summon anything.
Might need to try that.
Yeah,
that might be something.
I had that around here somewhere, but yeah, unfortunately, my friend convinced me to not run them. And I mean, all in all, it was a good call today. But I really wish I'd put in those terraforming.
Well, thank you again, Michael, for the deck list. Pretty sure a lot of people are going to like this.
Yeah.
And guys, give this video a thumbs up for TOONS. Guarantee you've never seen a Toon deck list
Play
like
TOONS.
This. Play TOONS.
You'll love the TOONS.
Damn right. Well, again, this is Michael and Kyle with TheCardGuyz, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.